Good morning, children. Hope you all are well. In this tutorial, we will start a new chapter, lesson number 10, building houses. Shelter is one of basic need of all living beings. A shelter protects us from sun, wind, rain, snow, hot and cold temperatures. Also, a shelter protects us from animals, insects, and from enemies. It can give us the feeling of well-being. It helps us to maintain our survival. It gives us encouragement to satisfy our other needs. In early era, men used to live in caves and under trees. In that era, man was not more different from animals. With the passage of time, man started making shelter for himself. In early stage, houses were made up of wood, leaves, and other similar things. With passage of time, man found new materials and he learned ways of making stronger and bigger houses. Building material is any material which is used for construction purposes. The material used for construction is normally selected according to the geographical condition and strength required. Wood, cement, metal, bricks, concrete, clay are most common type of building materials used in construction. However, the choice of these are based on their cost effectiveness for building projects. There are lot of differences between the houses made in old era and those houses that are constructed in modern days. Let us discuss few of them. Traditional houses were meant for shelter only. However, we construct modern houses to provide facilities and comfort along with the shelter. Material used in old era houses were mainly mud, wood, leaves, twigs, stones, etc. But nowadays, man has started using so many materials like wood, cement, metal, bricks, concrete that give a fine structure. Old era houses were mostly of type of kacha house. They were not very strong. However, modern houses were mostly built of the type of a pakka houses. They are comparatively much stronger than those houses. Only few people were involved in the old era houses. However, while building a modern houses, so many of the peoples were involved like mason, architecture, etc. A number of people work together to build a house. For building a house, one needs architect, masons, plumber, electrician, carpenter, painter, etc. Building of house is a teamwork which requires a lot of effort, pre-planning and technique. Various stages are involved in house building, from foundation to finishing. It involves a number of stages. First stage in building of houses, laying foundation, also known as base. Foundation is made under the ground to support the structure. In other words, foundation of a house is like a root of a tree. To lay foundation, digging needs to be done. Concrete slabs or bricks are then laid there. To strengthen the house, pillars are built using steel rods and concrete. Second stage in building of house is wall making. Wall acts as a frame for the house. In walls, space is provided for windows and doors. Wall is usually made up of brick, cement and sand. For strengthening the structure, pillars are provided along with the walls. For single floor, average height of wall ranges between 10 to 12 feet or 3 to 3.5 meters. After reaching the height of the roof, walls get covered with a flat frame of steel rods. In order to make the roof, concrete is poured into this frame. This structure is water for few days. This causes hydration of cement, which makes it hard and strong. After all these stages, plumbers and electricians get to work. Plumbers install water pipes and sewage line in the walls. What do you mean by plumbing? Plumbing means installation of water pipes and sewage lines in the wall. And what is work done by electrician? Electrician install and maintain all the electrical and power systems for our homes. They install and maintain the wiring and control equipment through which electricity flows. After installation of pipes, plastering is next stage in the house building. Plastering stands for covering of walls and ceiling with a layer of cement, sand and water. Children, do you think why plastering of the houses is to be done? Plastering of a building is done for coating, protecting and decorating walls and ceilings. Cement, sand, water, mosaic, tiles, stones, slabs, etc. are used for this purpose of plastering for the house. Then metallic or wooden frames are fitted into the walls to make windows and doors. Why windows and doors are made in the houses? Doors are made for us to move in and out of the houses or rooms, while windows let the fresh air and sunlight to come inside our house. Windows and doors can have grills fitted in them for the protection of the house. After this, finishing of the floor should be done. Finishing of floor includes marbling of the floor and applying liquid to the floor for attractive appearance and resistance against slippery surface. After floor finishing, the walls and ceilings of the houses are to be painted. At last, painting of the house is to be done. Usually, doors and windows are made before painting of a house. ceilings are painted first, then the walls. After painting, our house acquires a smooth and a finished look. Hope you understood the meaning of shelter, its requirement, the type of houses built in old eras, and how they were differentiate from the modern houses. Also, we had discussed the various stages in building of houses. In our next tutorial, we will discuss various types of houses. Thank you.